I had just returned from fencing the last of the loot from the mansion job I pulled a couple of weeks ago when I noticed a letter on my doormat. It was from an old flame of mine, Viviane. I hadn't seen her in years, since we parted on less than amicable terms.
Dear Garrett, it has been many long years since our last encounter, yet it does not seem strange to think of you now. I hope that you have not forgotten me or the nights we spent together. I write to you now in great peril, and I pray that you will put aside any ill feelings and come to my aid. Some months ago, I became engaged to Sir Alexander Horrigan, the commander of the city navy. I thought my dreams had come true when I came to stay at the castle at Sturmdrang Island, but if I had known then what I know now, I would have refused his advances. Alexander has fallen into madness. A great obsession has overwhelmed him, and the cause of it is the discovery of the long-hidden treasure of Captain William Sturmdrang, the ferocious pirate who originally built the fortress here at Sturmdrang Peak. It has stripped my fiancé of his sanity, driving him to paranoia, obsession, and dark moods, and I fear for my life. I wish only to get away from here, and I know that you have the skill and contacts to help me escape to where he can never find me. Please, if you ever cared for me at all, help me now. I will wait for you at the inn near the docks, the Blasted Trout. Find me in room 1, Viviane Swift.
I wish I could say I was tempted only by the lure of pirate treasure, but that would be a lie. I couldn't just leave her to her fate. Maybe I'm not such a cold-hearted bastard after all.
Here we go. After a short sea voyage, you've arrived at Sturmjdok Island. Your letter from Viviane asks you to meet her in room 1 of the local inn, the Blasted Trout. Go there and find out why she needs your help. You overheard a couple of sailors on the boat over here talking about a rich nobleman staying at the inn. Make sure he leaves slightly less rich. The dockside warehouse caught your eye as you were walking down the gangplank. Break in and see what precious cargo you can find. The villagers and watchmen don't have any reason to be suspicious of you. Don't get caught breaking in anywhere you shouldn't be or attacking anyone.
The watch should leave me alone. As long as nobody sees me breaking and entering, that is. Watched a few days ago. I can't get a simple mug of coffee.
Garrett, I had hoped to meet you in person, but alas, recent developments have made it impossible for me to leave the castle. My fiancé Alex invited an archaeologist, Isaac Grant, to help him study the treasure, but it seems the lure of riches has consumed both men. Grant has control of part of the castle, and there is much fighting. Please, visit Sergeant Pavitt of the Village Watch. He is a close friend of mine and will be most willing to help you get into the castle. Go and see him in his office. He will know what to do. It may also be necessary to track down 3 valuable crystals hidden here on the island by the pirate William Sturmdrang. They are rumored to have power of their own. Please hurry, for I don't know how much longer it will be before madness and greed totally consume everyone in this forsaken place. Love, Viviane Swift.
Well, this complicates things. I'd better see this Pavitt guy.
You, Garrett? Lady Viviane told me to expect you.
You can help me get into the castle. What's going on up there?
Commander Horrigan invited some treasure expert from the city to help him with whatever he's found up there. Problem is, this guy brought a crew of pirates with him and seized control of the castle. No one's been allowed in or out since.
I'd better find Viviane quickly then. How do I get up there?
Unless you can fly, the only way is the main elevator. You'll have to hide among the supplies and wait for them to send them up.
Not ideal, but it'll have to do, I suppose. I just hope Viviane's alive when I find her.
I hope so too. Whatever that treasure is, it can't be worth all this bloodshed.
Don't worry. I'm sure I can take it off their hands.
Oh, and one more thing. Take the key from my desk. It unlocks the armory upstairs. Help yourself to whatever weapons or tools you need.
Thanks. I'm sure Viviane will appreciate you helping me like this.
September 2nd. The situation has grown worse at the castle. We have not heard anything in days. I fear for the lives of those trapped inside. We have managed to bargain for supplies with thugs guarding the castle entrance, and they have promised to release some of their hostages. It is Lady Viviane I fear for. If the commander finds out she is planning to escape, it will be the worse for her now, I am sure. He has surely lost his mind to greed. This treasure he has found will be the ruin of all of us. I only hope that salvation will arrive in the form of this Garrett fellow. Her letter said he was a skilled infiltrator.
Mm-hmm.
8 p.m. Nothing to report. 9 p.m. Nothing to report. 10 p.m. Thought I heard a strange noise. Turned out to be rats. 11 p.m. Nothing to report. 12 p.m. Nothing to report. 1 a.m. Heard another strange noise. It was one of them grubbers again. 2 a.m. Nothing to report. 3 a.m. Nothing to report. 4 a.m. Nothing to report. 5 a.m. Nothing to report. Don't even know why I'm bothering. No one's breaking the law around here. The only trouble is up at the castle, and we can't even get in there. Cells have been empty for weeks. I'm going to stretch my legs for a while. When you get the castle keys, bring them down to me at the docks. I don't know who this Grant guy is, but he's paying well for them. If you get nabbed by the watch, just act drunk, and they should let you out in a day or so. They can't hang you for trespassing, especially not if they think you're just a foolish drunkard. B.
You must be Garrett. Sergeant Pavitt said to let you help yourself from the armory here.
I'd better think carefully about what equipment to take.
Now that I've got my lockpicks, Looks like it's time to get started.
Who's there? Hello? Okay. I guess it was nothing. I hope it was nothing. What was that noise? Oh, just rats again. Oh well.
This little haul should pay for my ride home.
bearing the account of Captain William Sturmdrang, September 25th, 1463. My treacherous brethren have turned against me, my ship and the respect of the men stolen by my imprudent first mate James. The vagabonds seek to rob me of my hoard, but they shall find themselves most aggrieved at the seals I have placed upon the vault. The great goddess Mohana has always granted me fair winds, and my golden offering shall remain here in her temple. I must hide the crystals so that none may defy my lady and remove the treasure.
I could have sworn someone was there.
The Drowned Goddess, Chapter 9, The Final Days. The goddess Moana's rage was unparalleled. Winds howled and storms racked the island nation. Rain flooded the streets and the very earth shook. The ground split and the sea leapt up to claw at the land. Only the temple remained untouched. The high priest knew that Mohana's anger would never be sated, and with one last, desperate act, the priests combined all their might and gave their lives to perform one last act of magic. They trapped the goddess within the flooded depths of her own temple and turned her corporal form to stone, their own magic burning them to death in the process. Mohana's cries of rage became muted and futile, and the unquiet ocean did rest once more. But the damage was too great, and the city slipped beneath the waves and sank, its proud history lost forever to the reclaiming sea. Only the temple remained standing, forever guarding the horrifying secret within. Dearest Raymond, when can you visit the city again? My heart yearns for you. It is so cold and lonely without you. I would so dearly wish to come away with you to your wonderful little island. It sounds so exciting and beautiful. Alas, my contract holds me here for another year, my darling. That is, unless I were to be married. That would invalidate my contract and we could be together forever. I eagerly await your reply. Your beloved, Jessica.
I saw something.
Oh well.
September. Another ship due on the morrow. A firm morn has broke as I hear it. I'll be the one as has to unload the cargo, and make no mistake. Old Sam never complains. Old Sam can do it. Filthy taffers everyone. But Old Sam's back won't last. Old Sam be frail and failing. What'll they do when Old Sam wends his merry way to the sacred grove and leaves them short? Why, they'll hire a lad to take over. Forget Old Sam ever was born. 'Tis the way of things. Old Sam, nothing ever changes.